Paras from SharePoint Empire. This is getting started video for one of our product approval system. So once the product has been successfully installed on the client tenant, the logged in user who has installed the application will be by default an admin user. So let's start and configure the approval system and get it started for the industrial use. So whenever admin logs in, he will be able to see first approval request type. So this is where the admin user can create new forms. We are providing two forms for demo out of box whenever the product is installed. If I go to the sections are also provided for demo purpose. So basically sections are a collection of different fields and the forms, the request type, are collection of different sections. We can reuse any sections into any form. Three different types of form. The first form is the travel expense approval. The second one is for office event budget. And the third one is for vendor payment approval. In the first form, the flow type is standard. That means we will set two approvers and one section with three fields. In the second form, it is based on amount base. So for any office event budget, we will need the approvers and the approvers will be amount based. So amount base means up to 2000 budget, only one approver is needed. If the amount budget is 2000 to 4000, we will need approval of two users. And for the third one, that is from 4000 to 6000 USD, we will need approval of all the three members that are in the approval chain. The last one is section-based approval. That means that we will create two different sections for this form and each section will be approved and filled by the approver that is present on the right hand side. So it is called section-based approval. So section 1 user can see the details of section 2 and only read, but section 2 details can be only filled by the approver 2 and it's vice versa. Let's start first with the first form, that is travel expense approval. We will create a section called travel details and add three fields there. Let's get started. We will start and create a new form called travel expense approval. The second field allow any organization to show or hide this form to any specific set of users. So this is like target audience. If we keep it blank, it will be available for all the users whenever they are requesting any different request. We can also set the display order form tooltip. Clicking on next will show us the screen where we can reuse the existing section or we can create a new section. Let's create a new section. So we have added a section called travel details and now we will add custom fields to that. All the different types of field types are supported. Now I will add more fields. So I added a new section called travel details and added three fields. I'll select the new section added. Let's go to the next screen. Here we will select the standard approval and we'll select two types of approval. The first approval can be any Microsoft 365 user. So I'll select Avni and the second approval will be Purvi. Clicking on preview will show us the form design and the approval on the right hand side. Save it. So the form is now ready with one section. Let's see how the end user look at the travel request. So clicking on new, and if I select the travel expense approval, if you see on right hand side, the first approval and second approval has loaded. And if I close this form, which is request detail, these fields are auto populated. The form has rendered and I can also see the option that I've entered while creating the choice type of field. Now we will create another form called event approval for the office. Let's go to the admin part again. I'll add new one called form. Click on next. Here again I'll add a new section. So I've added a section called event details and it has three fields: event purpose, event date, and number of employees. Let's go to next screen. Here we will now select the amount type. I will select three approvers. So the first approver is again Avni, and I'll keep the budget 1000. For the second one, let's keep it Purvi, and she'll be able to approve till 2000. And the third approver is Pumesh, which will be 5,000. So up to $1,000, there will be only one approver needed for the approval. If the amount exceed to 2,000, then there will be first approver as well as second approver needed. If the amount is up to 5,000, then the third approver along with the first and second will be also needed. Let's click on preview. So preview will show us the form design, and here there will be an amount field that will be also present. On the right hand side, we will be able to see how the form and the approval flow will look like. Hovering here will be also showing the details of the flow. Let's save it. I'm logged in with an end user and I'll submit a request for the Office event approval. So if I select Office event approval budget, here the amount field has auto-populated. So if I type 1000 USD, the first approval is appearing. If I increase the amount to 2000, then there will be two approval needed. If I extend it above 5,000, say 20,000, then the three approvers are needed. So this is how the amount based approval will work. It will set the approval automatically based on the amount. Now let's start our third flow. So section based approval will have ability to assign section wise approvers, and they will have read only access to other sections. So they will be able to edit only their section, but will be able to see and field details. Let's go to the admin view again, click on new, and we will press next. Here again, we'll add a new section. So I've added a new section called invoice detail. It has three fields, which is invoice number, invoice date, and invoice amount. Let's add one more section. I've added one more section called payment details, and it has two fields, total amount and payment mode. Let's click new. Now we will select section based. So I'll select two approvers. For the first section, I'll keep James as an approver. For the second section, that is payment details, I will assign it to my finance team. I'll click on preview, and here the first approver will be James and the second approver will be Shreya. Now for the section base, I'll create a new request for the vendor payment approval. I'll add the details. So I've selected the category subject payment for Microsoft subscription. So here the requester 1 and 2, the requester my name is coming, and the first approver, second approver is automatically set. Please note here that if I hover here, it is going to be a section based approval. These two sections are disabled. Add some description. And if I need to attach any documents, I can also attach a document from here. I'll also attach a document. Let's submit this request. So the request is submitted now, and we will see the view from the first approver and second approver for the section base. I have logged in with James user who was the first approver. Let's refresh the screen. It will appear under my assigned request. Let me open this. So whenever I click on approve reject, I'll be able to modify the invoice section. I can only see the details, and it is read only for section 2 because it is assigned to another user. So I'll add the details, and I'll add the details that I'm needed to do, and I'll put my comment, and I'll draw my signature, approve it. Now I have logged in with another user, the second approver for the section, that was Shreya. So I'll go under my assigned request. I can see here that it is in approval status approved, but not yet closed because the second user needs to fill the detail. So I can see here that James has already approved it. I'll click on approve reject, and I'll need to fill the form. So I can fill the details of the payment details. And if I see invoice details, I cannot edit anything. So I can feed and say that approved by the second section approver, Vishwaya. Market closed. So this is how the section-based approval works. The admin user can also configure the email templates. So email templates for sending the email notifications to the approver requester, there are different configurations that can be configured. They can add new admins. They can add departments. While adding the departments, they can also set the default approver. They can select categories, subcategories, and also access the reports. The reports can be also exported to CSV as well as PDF. Now we have one more option of department-wise approval. So if I edit this expense approval, which is one form that is out of box, click next, select the section. Here we have configure approval based on department. So if I open that, the first one is the finance department and the Shreya is the user of the finance department. So I will click on preview and I'll save this form. Now if I go to the request, click new, select expense, and when I select the department, say finance, the first approver which we configured in the department wise approver is automatically added. This is high level feature of our approval system, how to configure the flow and different configuration option. We have a dedicated help center. So clicking on question mark and help center will open the link of our help center. The help center has all the knowledge base and necessary FAQs on how to use the system, how to configure the system from the admin center. Moreover, you can also see the getting started video for how to configure the system. Any new features will be automatically added in the help center. For any other help or queries, feel free to reach us out.